I tend to side with you. I don't think that they would, even if they lost some ground. Like, let's say they're 9 back in the division and fall a couple back of the wild card. I still don't see them selling off parts. He does point out, though, they have 17 players on the roster that are at least 30 years old. So they have an older roster. So if you get to the point where you think, what if it is fool's gold? Like, we don't see it right now. But let's say they end up losing 3 out of 4 to Atlanta, and they lose 2 out of 3 to Philly. Let's give them the 2 against Baltimore, right? And then they have the homestand where they play Atlanta again. And let's say they lose the series to Atlanta in the homestand. And all of a sudden you are 9 or 10 back.
All right, so you got them tanking to start the second half.
I don't really see that. I said I tend to side with you. But I think there could be a situation where they would say, hey, we're actually not that good. Our bullpen is incredibly flawed.
Right.
Is it worth it?
I think that they're going to add to the bullpen.
Is it worth it making a move to bring in a bullpen guy and lose young guys when we maybe need to get a little younger?
Yeah, I think that they would take their shot this year, especially since they probably will lose Rendon in the offseason. Completely second half, and they're 4 back in the wild card. Okay, that's different. I just don't see that happening.
All right,
I don't think Philadelphia is very good. I think they could win that series. We know Baltimore is the worst team in the American League. They should be able to win both of those games. So I could see them winning 4 of their first 5 to start the second half and increasing their lead in the wild card. Atlanta, different story. Atlanta's really good, but Atlanta's got to start out on the West Coast in San Diego to start the second half. I'm not sure if they play the Dodgers after that, but Atlanta's going to lose some games too. But the 4-game series against Atlanta is big.
They got the 4-game series that's on the road against Atlanta, then the 10-game homestand. Rockies, who are an average team, Dodgers, really good
best team,
and then the Braves.
Correct.